What's up? What's up? What do we got here? We got BlitzLuigy and Snow. What's his full tag? SnowInMay?
Yeah, SnowInMay.
Yeah. I haven't really had the chance to see him personally a lot, but I've heard a lot of things about him. He's been... Yeah. One of our new best players in the scene, a crazy Min. I've heard he's been making waves here especially.
Yeah, always good to see players.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Mega Man and Min here duking it out. Battles with projectiles and pseudo projectiles here.
Yeah, this is a matchup where both of these characters have incredible range, but it seems like both of them are doing their very best to make sure that neither of them use it. Both of these players just want to be in there and scrapping. Not something you really see from Mega Man and Min. But I guess, you know how sometimes in like computer programs you get a number that goes so high it overflows to the negatives?
Yeah.
I think these guys have so much range that they feel like the best way to win is to make sure the other player can't use it. So they're just going in there 24/7. It makes the matchup really fun to watch. Oh my god, that up B.
That was killed.
Yeah. Do you know if it has a sweet spot at the beginning or at the head of the dragon, or is it just that weak all the time?
I honestly can't tell you.
Looks like SnowInMay is going to take that early lead though with the Ram. Oh wait, no, the Megawatt F tilt. Don't even think that was an F smash. The scaling on that move is incredibly high, so once you reach like 120, 130, it doesn't have to be a smash attack. You just get by that at the ledge, you're going to die off the top. Yeah. I think that's one advantage Min has in this matchup over Mega Man. Mega Man doesn't really have access to that many easy kill tools. He kind of has to go for setups or hard reads or like a max range F smash, stuff like that. Whenever you're at super duper high percent, Min just switches to Megawatt and then yeah, just hits you with one thing and you die. But Blitz makes up for that lack of kill power in his character just by going off stage and abusing one of Min's weaknesses, which is that her recovery, even though relatively safe, is also very linear because of its short tether range. So you just catch her in the right spot, and there's not much you can do about it, especially if you interrupt the tether with a long-lasting hitbox. Not that Mega Man has a lot of those. Like maybe you could jump off the leaf shield, but that seems kind of difficult to pull off.
SnowInMay here, even stock situations, SnowInMay has a very, very large percentile deficit.
Yeah, and it's super duper dangerous now because Blitz is at that megawatt percent. If he just gets hit by one thing, it's over for him.
Blitz with the ledge trap situation. Snow seems to get out of it, comes out with the up smash to take the stock.
Even after the nerfs, it's a really good up smash. Sometimes I forget that it's one of the strongest reflectors in the game.
That's another tool that Min has that he could possibly use against Mega Man.
That's true. Though most of Mega Man's projectiles are relatively weak, aside from like the F smash.
Yeah,
and because of how committal Min's up smash is, generally I don't really see them going for reflection of weak stuff like that.
Definitely a high risk, high reward type of
Yeah. Looks like Snow's about to lap Blitz in percent here. And it looks like now is the time that Snow's chosen to slow things down, which makes sense. You have a lead of almost one entire stock. There's no real point in going for anything crazy because you're both zoners. You're both going to rack up percent slowly if you stay at the max range. And naturally, in a situation like this, it's better to rack up percent on the person who has only one stock compared to the person who has two stocks. So he doesn't really want to go in as much. Meanwhile, Blitz is smartly just pushing the issue as much as possible because he needs to get rid of the stock ASAP. And the best way to do that is to get Min off the ledge and go for one of his setups. Let's see if he can get one now. Gonna drop the neutral B into the F smash, not gonna catch him. The back throw, just not gonna do it enough. But it is gonna send Snow right back off for another rotation of the ledge trap. Let's see if he can get anything. No. The roll correctly guessing which options Blitz is gonna cover. But unfortunately he's too high percent, so that fair is just gonna take it. Give him, get him down to his last stock.
Stock situation here. See what Blitz does to try and come back.
And we have an SD. Unfortunate. That was looking so promising for him too. But to be fair, Blitz had just gotten him onto the ledge, which is where he was getting most of his work done. It looked like when they were both in a neutral position on the stage, Min had the advantage. Not only because she had I think is slightly longer range than Mega Man, unless you're counting Mega Man side B, but also her hits are beefier, and she can get a lot more off of them. So when they're on the ledge, I feel like, well, I mean, when Blitz has Snow on the ledge, he's at a massive advantage, but when they're on stage, this is really where Blitz doesn't want to be. And it looks like that's why he's just constantly pushing Min Min to the ledge with every neutral interaction. That looks like the goal. He's not necessarily even going for hits. He's just trying to force Min Min to give him stage control, because that's the only place he ever gets anything done. And of course, Min Min's ledge trapping is just as deadly as Mega Man's, so getting on the ledge against Min Min is super duper scary, especially with the... I think all of her arms can be angled down to hit the ledge and to cover pretty much every get-up option, so it's super scary.
Yeah, especially with that Ram, that thing definitely covers a good angle.
Yeah. I hate that it curves upwards, so it just covers such a wide arc. It covers low, and it covers high, and it covers in front of her.
Yes.
It's such a good move.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite arms, to be honest.
Oh no, I think it's super cool. It's just incredibly frustrating to play against something like that, because it against a good Min Min, it feels like all of your options are covered 24/7 by that one move. And they kind of are. You just got to press the button at the right time, which is not as easy as you would think. And once again, Blitz gets Snow into the onto the ledge and into one of his setups, which this case happens to be a ledge trump backer, and that's going to get him the first stock. And now I'm wondering if we're going to see one of the a similar situation in the last game with the roles reversed, where this time Blitz has the advantage over Snow, so he's going to try to slow things down, bring it back into a war of attrition where they're both racking a percent. Because now, since he has the extra stock, any extra credit is super good, and he's playing a character that can get a lot of extra credit without a ton of risk himself. But it looks like Blitz is playing relatively aggressive right now, as aggressive as you can be against a Min Min. I think either he's confident in his game plan and knows that he has what it takes to play this aggressively and still win out in the end with his advantage, or he just thinks that he will lose the range gain to Min Min.
I think it's like you said, I think he finally understands that, you know, once he's on stage and controls that stage, he definitely has the advantage. I mean, it's the same with Min Min, you know, you let her control the stage and she has the advantage, but I think he realized that he needs to control that stage more, has a better sense of urgency.
That's a good point. So even though he's up a stock, he's still thinking, get Min Min to the ledge, take control of the stage, get Min Min to the ledge. And that necessitates him going in on her, because if he leaves Min Min alone, she'll just stay there all day, and that will not get anything done.
Exactly. That's exactly how he got that ledge situation with the first stock.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he got a bit too aggressive, jumped into a Min Min up smash, lost that first stock, and things are looking even again. So let's see if he can get Min Min to the ledge again and get some more advantages. Managed to land the Crash Bomber, get some shield pressure. What does he do with it? Does not land the grab, unfortunately.
Snow really kept his composure and focused on that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy game now.
Snow going for the back throw into the high recovery coverage with the Dragon Laser. Not going to get anything, unfortunately. Just trying to keep Blitz off of him right now, which is something you see in matchups with Min Min versus Rushdowns, but I've never seen Min Min versus Rushdown Mega Man. Fortunately, though, I'm pretty sure as a Min Min player, Snow has plenty of experience with dealing with people who just want to get on top of him. So he is managing to hold his own at the moment. Looks like we see a lot more hitboxes thrown. Oh my god, that was so close. Yeah, a couple frames could have made the whole difference. Goes for the ledge trump again, but doesn't make it. Fortunately, he's able to cover the neutral get up immediately after, because in order to avoid a ledge trump, you have to buffer an option as soon as you grab the ledge. So Blitz, knowing that, reacted immediately after he saw the ledge trump didn't work and just covered the option that he thought Snow was going to do, which happened to be neutral get up. That is going to give him the lead again, but let's see if Snow can bring this back. His game plan is more or less the same as Blitz's, because Mega Man and Min Min are, at the end of the day, very different characters. It just really boils down to what you call a projectile and what you call a disjoint. So he also wants to get Mega Man to the ledge, he wants to cover his recovery, he wants to cover his ledge options, and he's able to cover the jump there. Unfortunately, not going to get a strong hit. I think he hit him with the Dragon Arm instead of the Megawatt. So Blitz is going to live a little bit longer. Excellent use of the up B to get back on stage without having to touch the ledge. Unfortunately for him, Snow is able to get that hit in.
Good mix-up on recovery by Blitz.
Yeah. Excellent fadeaway mix-up 4 tilt by Snow. Unfortunately, not going to get the stock just yet. Once again, I think it was the Dragon Arm, not the... Oh, and there is that was the exact same thing I was talking about last game. Do you remember when I was talking about jumping off of the Leaf Shield to interrupt the up B? Wow, well done, Blitz. I didn't think we were actually going to see that.
Nicely executed.
So well done.
Nicely executed.
Yeah.
Blitz. Right. He must have heard something. He must have heard something because that's the exact setup that Tal was talking about.
Blitz, I don't have a Metafy like you or Kiwi do, but please hit me up. I do commissions. I guess we call that commentator's blessing? I'm not sure.
That would be the first time I heard that, but
yeah,
I guess we can call it that.
I believe SnowInMay has... yeah,
right.
That was all me. That was all me.
It's all you, Tal. Good call. Good call.
I think Snow has what it takes to bring this back. He's just dying off the ledge every single time. He's either dying off the ledge or getting to a ridiculously high percent where just a random stray hit from Mega Man kills him like forward air back air.
I think that he doesn't recognize what Blitz recognized in that second game, whereas he does not have the advantage on the ledge. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
His sense of urgency isn't to get him on the ledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think. Okay. So we have Blitz taking the first stop.
That was kind of a crazy interaction.
I turned my head for 1 second and yeah.
That was just a crazy call out. He hit him up with the Crash Bomber. It was like, this is going to send him right to this platform. We charge a down smash, let it rip, and then I'll take the stock early.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think the reason Snow has lost the first 2 games, he's trying to play his own game, but he's not trying to counter Blitz's game. So he's thinking, got to keep Mega Man away from me, rack up damage, and get that kill at the ledge with Megawatt. But he also needs to be thinking about what Mega Man wants to do. And Mega Man wants to get him onto the ledge, and he wants to kill him at the ledge.
Sort of like falling into like a flow chart.
Exactly.
So
you got to think about your flow chart, but you got to think about their flow chart too.
Exactly, yeah.
So he's got to be thinking, yeah, I want to rack up damage from afar on Mega Man and then just get one good hit with Megawatt to finish him off, or like an up smash or a shield. But he also needs to be thinking, the last thing I want to do right now is go on the ledge like this, because if I do, I could die to a Mega Man at any moment.
And you know, I think that's that may be a common mistake, because I also have the same mistakes where it's like I get into a flow chart and I know what I need to do, but I don't know what I need to do to hinder my opponent.
Yeah.
So to say, you know?
It's also something I need to do a lot more too. Like I think about it in a very basic sense, where I'm like, I know what this character wants to go for. Like, obviously, if Mega Man's holding one of his saws, he's gonna try to Z-drop it into something. So just watch out for the Z-drop saw. But like, what is he trying to do in a macro sense? That's not something I think about very much, and I think it could help a lot if I started focusing on that.
BlitzLuigy with a 2-1 stock lead.
Yeah, looks like he's got the, like I was saying, the macro aspect of this matchup figured out.
Yeah.
He's just getting Min Min into questionable spots and then using his traps to punish her for it and taking the stock.
And honestly, him doing that makes his setups that much easier.
Yeah. Being at the ledge just makes anything that much easier because their options are so limited. Ooh, well done, but just barely not going to kill. But the laser is going to catch him. It curved up.
And we have an even game here.
Yeah.
There's BlitzLuigy with a 60% stock lead.
Yeah, but this is Min Min. Only 2 or 3 good neutral wins can result in a stock. She's got such explosive damage and such explosive kill power. Unfortunately, though, against Mega Man, it's not the easiest to get. He's such a slippery character. Not really the fastest, but he's so small and he can fire off his projectiles from any point on the stage that it makes it hard to predict where he's going to be at any given moment or just where to put out your hitboxes.
Especially when you got a skilled player like BlitzLuigy, they just know where to put themselves to like create good space.
Nope, there's the ledge jump again. Well done. He knew what his game plan was and he stuck to it. If I could guess, I'd say maybe 80% of his stocks were just him getting Snow onto the ledge and then killing him there. I think there were 2, 3 stocks out of the 9 that he took that game, that set, where he didn't kill him on the ledge. I think one of them was a forward air that killed at a super late percent. Another one was a down smash on the platform. I think a third one was something else, I forget. But yeah, that was a very ledge-heavy game, which makes sense. Something people don't often consider about zoners is that their traps and zoning tools also make them excellent ledge trappers. The ability to safely pressure so many.
Belmonts. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Belmonts. Holy crap! Yeah, that's